Good morning. In last lecture, we discussed regarding pressure measurement, location of datum line in a U2 manometer, then a concept of pressure measurement using U2 manometer, also vacuum and gas pressure representation in a case of U2 manometer. Okay, today we are discussing the numerical based on hydrostatic pressure. And second point is a numerical based on manometer. We already know how we can calculate the hydrostatic pressure. How we can calculate hydrostatic pressure? The common equation, the general equation is
rho into G into H.
Rho is equal to P is equal to
Rho GH.
rho GH.
Rho GH.
Rho GH, correct. And P is represent the pressure, hydrostatic pressure. Rho is called as density of fluid. Okay. And G is called as
Acceleration due to gravity.
correct. And H is known as
Height of point from surface of the liquid.
yes, height of point from the surface of liquid. The liquid, it may be water or it may be other fluid. If in case of water, then rho, it value, it may be given or it may not be. Okay, because of water is a density 1000 kg per meter cube, not necessary to mention in the numerical. If it is mentioned, then you can use whatever the value given in the numerical. If the value of density of water is not given, then in that case, you can choose its value as 1000 kg per meter cube, only in case of water as a fluid, if it is mentioned in the numerical. Okay. Now, is this numerical visible? Find the pressure due to 0.5 meter of water, then oil of specific gravity 0.8 and mercury of density 13.6 G per cc. What is meaning of G per cc? Gram per centimeter cube. Gram per centimeter cube. So we try to solve this numerical. Okay. Is this screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This type of numerical is based on which case? Hydrostatic pressure. This type of numerical is based on the hydrostatic pressure, because of we have to find the pressure in terms of height. In terms of height. Okay. Because water, we have to find the pressure due to 0.5 meter of. This 0.5 meter of, it means the height of water 0.5 meter. Oil of specific gravity 0.8, mercury of density 13.6 gram per cc. And from the concept of hydrostatic pressure, from concept of hydrostatic pressure, what is the hydrostatic pressure? What is the hydrostatic pressure? The general equation for hydrostatic pressure. What is general equation for hydrostatic pressure?
Rho GH.
Rho GH is a general equation for the hydrostatic pressure. So we need to insert that equation. The pressure, we can call this pressure as hydrostatic pressure. Is equal to density into density multiplied by gravity multiplied by height. In terms of symbolic representation, okay. In terms of symbolic representation, the hydrostatic pressure is represented by notation P. Density is represented by the notation rho and gravity is represented by the notation G. Height is represented by notation H, and value of H is given in the numerical. Okay. So first of all, we can consider the first case for water, as it's given in the value of the numerical. What is height of water is mentioned in the numerical? Tell me, height of water column is mentioned in the numerical.
0.5 meter.
Height of water column. How much? 0.5 meter. Okay. What is density of water?
13.6.
Density of water,
1000.
1000.
1000.
1000 unit. Unit. Just wait for 1 minute. So from equation number 1, we can put the value. Is equation number 1 as well as screen is visible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So put the value in this equation number 1 and tell me what will be the value of hydrostatic pressure, value of pressure. Rho is 1000 multiplied by G is 9.81 and the value of H is how much?
0.5.
0.5. What will be this calculation? Tell me.
$4905, sir.
Okay. 4905.
05.
What will be the unit? Unit is Newton per meter square. Unit is Newton per meter square. Keep in mind. The unit of pressure is a Newton per meter square. We already discussed the various units of pressure and conversion of unit of pressure. This is about the pressure exerted due to 0.5 meter of water. The pressure exerted by 0.5 meter of water is how much? 4905 Newton per meter square. Okay. And similarly, we can find out the pressure exerted by second fluid is mentioned as oil, and that oil of specific gravity is given as 0.8. Okay. So second part we can consider for the fluid which is mentioned as oil. Similarly, we can write this all these parameters for oil. What will be the height of water column, oil column? What is height of oil column? Height of column is same. Height of column is same 0.5 meter of as for water as well as oil as well as mercury. The height is common for all these three fluid, which is mentioned in the numerical. That height is 0.5 meter. So we can write it here, the height of oil column, 0.5 meter. What is the density? Instead of density, the mention in the numerical as specific gravity. Instead of density, in the numerical is mentioned as specific gravity. And acceleration due to gravity is again 9.81 meter per second square. So what is the equation for hydrostatic pressure? To determine the pressure exerted by water column as well as pressure exerted by the oil column.
Rho GH.
Rho GH. Equation is common. Rho GH. That is equation number 1. Okay. This is equation number 1. And in this equation number, we need to put the value, corresponding value. The value of rho, is it given directly in the numerical?
No,
Value
sir.
of density of oil, is it given in the numerical?
No.
No. So how we can calculate the density of oil?
With the help of second formula of specific gravity. Density
Yes.
of fluid equals to specific gravity of fluid into density of water.
Yes, correct. We know that the specific gravity formula, that specific gravity formula, what is the specific gravity formula? The common formula. Specific gravity, we can just put it here. The specific gravity, we can put another formula, it's density. In the modified formula, the formula is same. Just we put in the modified format. Density of oil is equal to specific gravity of oil, specific gravity of oil, again multiplied by 1000. Specific gravity of oil multiplied by 1000. If we put 1000, then what will be the unit of density of oil? If we put 1000, what will be the unit of density of oil? Kg per meter cube. Kg per meter cube. So just simplify it and tell me what will be the density of oil?
800.
800
800. And unit is? We already
Kilogram.
discussed.
kilogram per meter.
Kilogram per meter cube.
Which one?
Kilogram per meter cube.
Kilogram per meter cube or kilogram per meter square?
Meter cube.
Meter cube, correct. Kg per meter cube. So this is the density of oil. Now from equation number 1, just put the value from equation number 1. This is equation number 1. P is equal to rho GH. And just put the value of rho, G and H. Tell me one by one. Value of rho. Tell me value of 1. Rho. What is value of rho?
800.
800. Correct. What is value of G?
0.8.
Value of G?
9.81.
9.81.
9.81. Correct. And what will be the value of H? What is value of H? Is already mentioned in the numerical.
0.5.
0.5. Correct. And we put the values. So what will be the overall calculation of this pressure?
3924.
How much?
3924.
3924. Okay. And what will be the unit?
Newton per meter square.
Correct. Unit of pressure is Newton per meter square. We already calculated in the first case, that is for the water. This is one of the answer. Sorry. And similarly, we can mention for this oil column. P is equal to 3924 Newton per meter square. So again, there is one more fluid is mentioned. Which fluid? Three fluid mentioned. One is water, second one is oil, and which one is the third fluid?
Mercury.
Mercury. Correct. So third case for mercury. So in case of mercury, again, we need to find the given database for the mercury because it's different for each and every fluid. Value of only density is different. Height of the all three liquids will be same. Height of mercury column. How much height of mercury column? Again 0.5 meter. Is the specific gravity or density? Which term is mentioned in the numerical for the mercury? Mercury density is given. Mercury. Okay. Yes, kg per meter cube. That is a density. It is not the specific gravity. Just. And what is the specific gravity of mercury? Can anybody remember it? What is the specific gravity of mercury? Mercury specific gravity is 13.6. Mercury specific gravity is 13.6. And here specific gravity of mercury again given as 13.6. Specific gravity of mercury again given as 13.6. Unit is gram per cc. Gram per cc means gram per centimeter cube. So we need to write the formula again. What is the formula? The formula is again P is equal to rho GH. In this formula, P is equal to rho GH. What is meaning by rho? What is meaning of rho for this case?
Density of mercury.
Density of mercury.
Yes, density of mercury. G is
Gravity.
Acceleration due to gravity.
Gravity.
acceleration due to gravity. It is not for the mercury. It may not for the oil. It not for the water. It is a acceleration due to gravity, and its value is
9.81
9.81
unit
meter per second
meter
square.
per second.
meter per second square. Correct. And what is the meaning of H in this formula?
Height of mercury.
Height of mercury column.
Height of mercury column. Correct. So G is, we already know what is value of G. H is given in the numerical. Is the density is given in the numerical? Density of mercury, is it given in the numerical?
No, sir.
Okay, just wait for 1 minute. Is it a density or a specific gravity? Okay, mercury density. This one, mercury. We can call it as density of mercury. Yes, density of mercury is given in the numerical itself. Density of mercury is given 13.6 gram per cc, but we don't require its value in gram per cc. We need to convert this value gram per cc into which unit? Gram per kg per meter cube. Need to convert. Is visible?
Yes, sir.
Need to convert gram per cc into kg per meter cube. So what will be the conversion? Can anybody tell me? Conversion. Conversion is, we already discussed this conversion point in very first lecture.
Multiply by 1,000.
Multiply by 1,000. Okay. So density of mercury, it is a given in 13.6 gram per cc. Okay. I will write the here unit just for the understanding purpose. GM gram per cc. Cc means centimeter cube. Cc means centimeter cube. We need to convert this gram per cc into kg per meter cube. How? Just multiply the conversion. What is conversion of gram to kg? What is conversion of gram to kg?
Multiply by 1000.
Yes. Gram to kg. Conversion is 10 to the power 3. 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram using this conversion. Similarly, these are the simply we can call it as a conversion. 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram, and one more conversion. 1 cc centimeter cube. So meter to centimeter. Meter to centimeter. How much the meter to centimeter? 1 meter is equal to
100 centimeter.
100 centimeter. Okay, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Similarly, we can call it as 1 centimeter is equal to how much meter?
10 to the power minus 2.
Minus 2.
Yes, into the power minus 2. We can call it as a 10 to the power minus 2. Okay. Now we need to convert this cc means centimeter cube. Cc means centimeter cube. Okay. I will write this equation in different form. The different form means we can this cc is replaced by centimeter cube. Just centimeter, sorry, cm cube. Is it visible? This equation?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
cc is replaced by cm cube. It means centimeter cube. And see here conversion. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 to the power minus 2 meter. So we need to convert this cm to centimeter cube. We can just replace this cm to cm cube. And this meter is replaced by meter cube. This meter is replaced by meter cube. And at the same time, this term 10 to the power minus 2 again convert this term into 10 to the power 3 again. Okay. So what will be the overall unit for 1 centimeter cube is equal to how many? What will be the power of 10? What will be the power of 10? Tell me.
10 to the power minus 6.
Correct. 10 to the power minus 6. So 1 centimeter cube, we start from this unit conversion. See the conversion 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. Is it understood? 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. Is it understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Again, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So we just rearrange this equation. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 1 centimeter is equal to 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Similarly, we just convert 1 centimeter to centimeter cube. So cube of both sides, taking cube of both sides. So we get the conversion. 1 centimeter cube is equal to 10 to the power minus 2, again cube and meter cube, taking the cube on both sides. So 1 centimeter cube is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 meter cube. And use this conversion. And another conversion is the first conversion. This conversion. 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. We need to put this kg density of mercury 13.6 in this equation. We need to put the conversion. So you can call it as from density of mercury as 13.6. Gram per centimeter cube. Just replace the term. So we get the conversion into kg per meter cube. So this multiply by, what is the multiplication? 13.6 multiply by, tell me, gram per, see here, 1 kg equal to 1000 gram. So 1 gram is equal to how many kilogram?
10 to
10
the power minus
or
3.
minus 3.
Correct. 10 to the power minus 3. Minus 3. So we need to put it here, 10 to the power minus 3. Again, multiplication. Which one? A meter cube. Okay, you can just rearrange in a different, same the format, whatever the format is mentioned in the numerical, you can call like this. This kg, gram is replaced by kg now. Kg. And centimeter cube, we need to replace it into meter cube. Okay. So 1 cm cube is equal to how much value? 1 centimeter cube is replaced by which value? In
10
case
to the
of
power
meter cube,
minus 6 meter cube.
how much?
10 to the power minus 6.
Is it multiplied or divide? Gram,
Divide.
is it multiply or divide?
Divide.
Divide, correct. That value will be taken in the division. Similarly, just simplified it, so we get the 13.6 multiply by what is will be the power of 10 now?
10 to the power 3.
10 to the power 3 plus 3 or minus 3?
Plus 3.
Plus 3. So this is a conversion. Density of mercury 13.6 into 10 to the power 3. It means that is it correct? 1000 10 to the power 13,600. Is it correct? Density of mercury 13.6 multiplied by 10 to the power 3. That will be 13,600 kg per meter cube. Now we need to put this value in equation number 1 to determine the density. Pressure of the mercury. Pressure exerted by the mercury column. So this is a equation. We have the equation as a from, we know that the pressure is equal to P is equal to rho GH. We need to put the value in equation number 1. Tell me the values. What is value of P? What is value of P? Tell me. Sorry, density. What is the density of mercury? (13.6 into 10 to the power 3 or 13,600. G is 9.81 and H is 0.5. You do the calculation of this equation and tell me the value of pressure exerted by mercury column.
66708.
Okay, 66708.
708. 8.
Okay. How many students getting this same value?
I get, sir.
Okay. Just repeat again. That value is
66708.
6670 correct Newton per meter square. What will be its value in Pascal? In case of Pascal, what will be its value in case of Pascal? Tell me, in case of Pascal.
Same rail, sir. फक्त unit change होईल.
Yes, value will be same. Only replace the unit. What is the reason?
Because 1 Newton meter square equals to 1 Pascal.
Yes. As 1, I will write the conversion here. As 1 Newton per meter square. Newton per meter square is equal to 1 Pascal. Just rearrange this equation. We can write the first as 1 Pascal and this one. 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton per meter square. That's why the above value is replaced by just replace the unit. Similarly, in case of oil, what is the value in Pascal? 24 is Pascal. Similarly, in case of water column,
4905 Pascal.
4905 Pascal. This numerical asked in question paper, university question paper for 6 mark. This numerical asked in question paper, university question paper for 6 marks. The numerical is very simple. Just write the common formula. That common formula is equal to hydrostatic pressure is equal to density into acceleration due to gravity multiplied by height. And in terms of notation, P is equal to rho gh. And we need to convert the unit if required. And conversion, you must convert the value in SI system. Okay, you need to convert the value in SI system. Now we can take the next numerical. The next numerical is a manometer numerical. Is this numerical understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt in this numerical? Now next numerical is a manometer numerical. You can solve this numerical. Is the numerical visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
U2 manometer is used to measure the pressure of water in a pipeline, which is in case of atmospheric pressure, which is excess of atmospheric pressure. The right limb of manometer contains the mercury and is open to the atmosphere. And the contact between water and mercury in the left limb, contact between water and mercury in left limb determine pressure of water in case of main line. And if the difference of mercury level in the limb of U-tube is 10 centimeter. And the free surface of mercury in the level with the center of pipeline. If the pressure of water in pipeline is reduced to 9810 Newton per meter cube, calculate new difference in the level of mercury and sketch of a range in both cases. The first case, the figure is not given to you. From the numerical statement, we can draw the figure, as we know how to draw the manometer and how to connection for the pipe. One of the tube of manometer is open to the atmosphere and other end of the manometer is connected to the pipe, and pipe is shown by the circle. This portion is represented by the circle and it is called as pipe. And through this pipe, which fluid is flowing? Through this pipe, water is flowing through this pipe, and this is mercury. The difference, level difference between mercury is mentioned as 10 centimeter. Level difference of mercury is mentioned as 10 centimeter. And we need to mark the datum line. We have the two horizontal line in this figure. One line, horizontal line, is shown as A dash, and another horizontal line is shown as B dash. Out of this A dash and B dash, which one is the datum line?
A dash.
A dash is a datum line. Why A dash is a datum line?
Because it passing through the lower side of the mercury.
Yes, because the line is passing through lower surface of mercury, and lower surface of mercury is mentioned in the which limb? Lower surface of mercury is mentioned in which limb? Left limb or right?
Left limb.
Left
Left
limb.
limb.
Left limb. That's why this will be the datum line, and a difference between mercury level, difference between the mercury level and height of mercury in left limb. Keep in mind the level difference between the mercury as well as height of the mercury surface in the left limb. Height of mercury surface in left limb from the center of pipeline. Height of mercury surface in the left limb from center of pipeline, and difference between mercury level. Is it same or different? Height of mercury surface from the center of pipeline in case of left limb, and level difference between the mercury surface. Is it same or different? Meaning?
Same.
Same meaning. Meaning is
Same.
same. The height of mercury surface from the center of pipeline from left limb and level difference between the mercury is same. And what will be its value is mentioned in the numerical?
10 centimeter.
10 centimeter, correct. So what will be our basic equation, basic assumptions? Pressure above the datum line in left limb as well as pressure above the datum line in right limb. Is it same or different?
Same.
Same pressure. Pressure above the datum line in left limb is equal to pressure above the datum line in right limb is same. So tell me, how many liquid column above the datum line in case of left limb? How many liquid column above the datum line
One.
in case of left limb?
One liquid.
One.
Liquid, and that liquid is called
Water.
Water.
Okay. In case of right limb, how many liquid above the datum line?
One
One.
liquid.
One liquid, correct. And name of that liquid is
Mercury.
Mercury.
mercury. Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
If this part is understood, the numerical is very simple now. See here, the pressure above the datum line, AA on left side is equal to rho GH. So equation is rho GH is this one. Why this P is added here?
This
Any
is
difference?
pressure in pipeline.
Yes, pressure in the pipeline. We need to start from the center of pipeline till the datum line. Center of pipeline till the datum line. So center of pipeline pressure is given as PA. Similarly, pressure exerted by water column. First of all, pressure in the pipeline. Then pressure exerted by water column, and pressure exerted by water column is determined using which equation? Rho GH. Pressure exerted by water column or pressure exerted by liquid column is determined using the rho GH concept. So PA plus rho GH, and this rho is for water. That is equation number 1. And this equation number 2 is for the right side limb. So right side limb above the datum line, the liquid is mercury, pressure above the AA on right side. That is equation is rho GH. Why this PA is not mentioned in case of the second equation?
Because in right limb only one liquid is present.
Yes, because in right side there is no pipeline. In right side there is no pipeline is connected to the mercury column or connected to the manometer in case of the right side. In case of right side, manometer is open to the atmosphere or not?
Open to the atmosphere.
Open to the atmosphere. Okay, we can call that pressure. We can consider that pressure, but while solving the numerical, that pressure we can consider it as 0. We already discussed. This manometer right end is connected open to the atmosphere, and that atmospheric pressure we can call it as 0 because we not calculate the absolute pressure. We not calculate absolute pressure. If we in the numerical itself we can find out how we can find out absolute pressure. Now what is the equation for absolute pressure? Correlation between absolute pressure, atmospheric pressure, and gauge pressure. correlation?
Absolute pressure equals to atmospheric pressure plus gauge pressure or
Yes,
vacuum pressure.
absolute pressure is equal to atmospheric pressure plus gauge pressure. And here which is a gauge? Which one is a gauge pressure? This gauge pressure is using measure of the manometer. That is a gauge pressure. And if the question is mentioned in the numerical, find out the absolute pressure, then we can add the atmospheric pressure in that value, whatever the value coming while solving this numerical, and then add the atmospheric pressure. That will be the absolute pressure in the pipeline. That will be the absolute pressure in the pipeline. Is this concept understood? Is it understood or not?
Yes, sir, understood.
Sir.
Okay. Then this numerical remaining part we can discuss in the next lecture. Okay.